So our sheet is going to be cut something like this. The door and then adjusted like this. The secret to drywall is always measuring from a square location. You don't have one, you create one, but we always want to have a square location. Measuring this way or measuring this way. And when we get down to here, we're assuming that's square as well. So our first thing we're going to do is cut the length, and then we'll get these two numbers translated on there as well. The trick is you got to visualize upside down, right? So this sheet gets translated in that way. Now we can go translate that information over onto our drywall. So we'll cut the whole sheet at 1/16, and then we'll put those other numbers on there. What you want to do is just hold this on here with your thumb, a little pressure with your foot so it doesn't move around, and we're going to score the paper. And yeah, there's a lot of different ways to do this. And you'll see the pros in the videos. They'll just take their measuring tape and they'll just hold their blade to the tape. It's a little dangerous. So what I'm teaching you is a way that, as a homeowner, you can be successful every time. Now, because we're using soundproofing, our ceiling is made up of 5/8 drywall, and that is a little bit more difficult to work with because it has fiberglass fibers inside the compound that's in between the paper. You gotta score the paper, and then you gotta cut through some of the gypsum, okay? There we go, now we got our length. So there's a difference between an exact measurement and a drywall measurement. Every time you're installing drywall, wherever you finish, the next piece covers the last piece. And so you wanna build yourself in a little bit of mercy. Somewhere between 1/4 to 3/8 of an inch, and then you'll never be fighting with your install if things aren't perfectly square in the foundation as far as the walls and ceiling, the framing. Since the framers never make anything square, you don't assume it's perfect. You always give yourself a little mercy. Now we got two options for cutting this. You can use your knife and you can score it a few times, finally work your way through to the other side. You can use a handsaw, but I'm gonna suggest that on a project like this, you're gonna need to wanna buy this tool because there's more than one location that you're gonna use it. And if you're gonna have it, you might as well do all your cutting with it because it saves a ton of time and energy. It's just a scroll saw tool. We're gonna be using this all day for almost every application. And that makes quick work of everything. It's worth the money. Now we're ready to go and install this bad boy. I gotta come in from the side here. There we go. Okay.
I got the whole sheet, brother.
Okay, now we gotta slide tight to the beam though. Okay. That's as close as our square is gonna get us. All right, now we're gonna be using 1 and 5/8 screws.
I can't do this forever, by the way, so you might wanna.
Okay, and we gotta go a little deeper here. Oh, that's way too deep now. What the heck? That's not even holding the screw. Okay, I can't do this when you're laughing. Put it down, put it down. Didn't even give me any mercy, man.
I forgot about that bit.
What happened here is, because the measurement was too exact, and you're gonna run into this, so this is a great lesson to learn. I couldn't get that to close properly because the header's got a bit of a twist to it. So the screw didn't hold it tight, so it fell through the paper of the face. I'm trying to tighten it up. There's a hole over there. She just fell right off the screws. I've got this edge here, it's just too tight. You can see it up on the header, this drywall dust. What I wanna do is I wanna bring this back a good solid 1/8 of an inch here in that corner. This drywall rasp will make quick work of any of this. You gotta go your way a lot.
Yeah.
Okay. There's my black line, so I know